inside my ear. Why do we always fight for the right of way, right away? Ever the hero caught in a zero crossing. This rhythm, me and you. This rhythm, me and you. Plus and minus dissipate to a common point of view. When you're down, I bring you up. When you're up, I bring you down. Out of phase, I cancel you at the speed of silent sound. Why do we always fight for the right of way, right away? Ever the hero caught in a zero crossing. A flattened line became our shrine. I sacrificed a dimension for you. In this rhythm, me and you. In this rhythm, me and you. Words unsaid are deafening, like a charge we hold on to. When we touch a static shock, it goes through a fragile past, clashing with a frequency that could almost shatter glass. Why do we always fight for the right of way, right away? Ever the hero caught in a zero crossing. Why do we always fight for the right of way, right away? Ever the hero caught in a zero crossing.
Welcome everybody. I'm just having a little fun here, testing out the Prism. I just set up Prism. I'm moving into it, having a little fun with it. So yes, I'm moving out of OBS and I'm moving into Prism. How's it going, Deborah Jeffrey and MC? Who do we got in the house here? We got Steve, Deborah Jeffrey, MC, MT Native. We got Jay's Canadian Garage. Big shout out to Jay's Canadian Garage. James. Yeah, we got a little Color Theory remix going on in the background here. Yeah, and I'm streaming from the couch right now. So a different spot, just a chill spot. It's still the big setup, but I'm just kind of chilling here. got G-Gab in the house. Big shout out to G-Gab. 1963. So yeah, as you can see, I'm having a little bit of fun with Prism. So that worked out pretty good. So how's it going tonight? If you've never heard of Color Theory, he does a lot of cover songs, and he also does his own stuff. And I have everything that he has done ever. So I think he's got 400 and something songs. And technically, I should not get copyrights with this. So he does covers of Depeche Mode, Metallica, pretty much everybody. And then he's got his own music. He just came out with one called The Death of Me. I need to find it in here and play that. It's one of my favorites from Color Theory. And I don't know if you can hear me if the music's too loud, but I'm still testing and tuning, moving into Prism. As you can see right here on this 55-inch screen here is Prism. And on the right side here is the chat, and then I have the playlist right here. So as you can tell, this is a Depeche Mode song cover. Hey, what's happening there, Peoples Unite? Yeah, I've seen a lot of people in the chat I haven't seen in a while. I plan to start doing more lives. I just got to move into Prism. And right now I'm just having a little bit of fun here with Prism, you know. Just kind of testing it out, seeing what it can do. I'm just clowning around. Who doesn't want to clown around every now and then? Yeah. Let's see, what does the chat say in there? What hairbrush to do? Art is beautiful. Yeah, everything is here, let me turn down here. Everything is an art project for me. So yeah, I'm just having a little fun tonight. Just having a little dance off here with Kermit and the clowns and those other guys. I'm surprised the YouTube notification worked. Yeah, I'm really liking Prism. I'm getting a divorce from OBS. So I need to make more playlists. I need to make a playlist for Poker Face, the band, Natasha Maeve, and then a smaller playlist of Color Theory, because there's 400 and some songs in here and I can't find the one I want. So how does the microphone sound? I'm on a backup mixer here. How does the music sound? Does the music sound good? And the mic, everything sounded pretty good? If it sounded good, give me a little thumbs up or something in the chat. Hey, Queenie's in the chat. Big shout out to Queenie's in the chat. Yeah, I know this is probably not what anybody's expecting from my stream. You tuned in to hear some rants. Probably. Yeah. I have plans. I've been thinking about it today. I'm gonna start testing out Rumble again, and I'm gonna keep my rants on Rumble, just so I don't get the channel taken down. Because I got some hardcore stuff I want to talk about. I was ranting today. You just didn't hear it. I got kicked out of Redacted's. If you know who Redacted is they do a show from like 3 o'clock. It's a couple-hour show. They do it on YouTube and Rumble. Well, I was on exclusively on their Rumble chat, and I got kicked out of their. I got banned from their Rumble chat because of something I said, and I can't say it here on YouTube. But yeah, so there's no free speech with Redacted. All right, let's go to the next song here. But yeah, I got some pretty intense rants I want to get out, and I just can't say it on YouTube. How's it going there, Hot Damn? Got Hot Damn in the chat. We got Applesauce. And every now and then I just want to do a goof stream like this too, just to kind of de-stress. Yeah. Yeah, let's get ready to rumble. I'm telling you, man. Today I was pretty wound up about some stuff. I was ranting. I went out to go shopping. So, you know, I got triggered. I saw some people wearing masks still, and just, you know, I kind of got triggered on a lot of stuff.
Could I spare a ride? I'm overly quick to oblige. Yes, I'll drive. Yes, I'll drive. Yes, I'll drive you home. You're home.
Jay's Canadian Garage says, "This is hilarious." Yeah, I just wanted to goof around and just test out the Prism's got a lot of cool plugins that you don't have to do manually. When I was doing OBS, I had to put these scripts in manually, and now you can just add all kinds of stuff with Prism. I mean, yeah, with Prism, it's just so much easier. So I'm going to put, let's see, YouTube is not currently receiving data for this stream. What?
Something to say. The best part of my day, making hasty plans to go.
I just got an alert that YouTube was not receiving enough data. I got 500 up and 500 down. I don't know what you're talking about. What was I going to do? Alright, I'll put the link in the chat to where I'm getting this music from, by the way, just in case you care. There's tons of cover songs, and I'm kind of testing the waters here too. I've put color theory songs in some of my videos in the background, so I'm going to kind of see if I get any strikes from this. So I'm kind of doing some testing here to see if I get any copyrights with color theory. I haven't called him like I did Poker Face, and Poker Face, you know, I called him and he said I could play his music. But the fact that I'm promoting the music, I hope that works. So we'll see, and I'll put the link in the description after the video. I should have put it in before, but maybe I can do that on the fly. Like I said, I'm just testing and tuning and having a little fun, and kind of checking to see if I can run some color theory music without getting copyrights. Yeah, well, that's not my point about the mask there, MT. I know it's free choice, but what triggers me when I see people with masks is they're wearing it in their cars by themselves. They're wearing it riding their bicycles still. I saw that the other day. Um, and, and it doesn't help, okay? So that's the thing. So that just tells me I'm really disappointed in the intelligence of people or the lack thereof or critical thinking skills. So that's what I'm getting at there. Yeah, they can choose to be a slave and wear a mask all they want. That's fine. I'm not going to take their happiness away. But, you know, I just, when is it going to stop is the point. You know, and all it is it's virtue signaling to the big pharma, basically, you know. All right, that's what I was going to do. I need to put the color link, color theory link in the chat where I'm getting this music from. I got the link at the top of the chat, so if you want to go check out Color Theory, that's where I'm getting the music from. Yeah. I just read your comment there. People unite. Yeah, that's disgusting. And people wear these masks way too long, longer than they're supposed to. So Jay's Canadian Garage says I'd have my mind blown with the mask stuff in Canada. Wow, so it's still just as bad in Canada? Yeah, I just today I wanted to ask the lady, why are you wearing the mask? And just to see what kind of, you know, but you know, I don't want to trigger anybody. Or maybe I should ask people, when do you feel safe enough to take it off? Maybe they would take the mask off if they turn off their television. You know, I'll just state this. Nobody would have ever known there was a, quote, plandemic unless they watched it on TV. You know, there was no pandemic except for on television. Think about that. And think about it, it's a virus so bad that you got to get tested for it every other day or every day. Imagine a virus that's so bad where you shut down the whole world for 2 years, it seemed like, and you got to get tested for it to see if you even have it. Something's just not adding up. Alright, I'm going to look for this song. I'm going to be switching songs here a second, just to try to find it. So, bear with me here. I'm looking for this song. Yeah, I need to shrink up my playlist. It is way too long. I'll never find the song I'm looking for. I think it'd be quicker if I just added a new playlist. I'll do that. I'll do it. We're going to do this live. We're doing it live. Hey, how's it going, Hash Brown? We got Hash Browns in the house. Yeah, and the home sound system, it's amazing. I got bass shakers on the couch right here where I'm sitting. So I got bass shakers that I'm mounted to the bottom of the couch. I got 15-inch subs behind me. I have my bass knob with a car audio amp right here with a voltage meter on it. It's a right there. I don't know if you can see it. 14 volts. I'm running it off of my solar battery bank so I can turn the bass up or down. And I got all the speakers in the front. It just sounds amazing. We got Andy in the chat. We got Hash Browns. Yeah, it's a late night. It's a late night chill stream, just testing and tuning.
I'm stretched to the limit.
Maybe getting a little rant out here and there, something that's YouTube safe.
Bones are bound to break. Is that what you want? A fight to the finish. The finish. Will it satisfy the ache? I've watched it happen.
Alright, so I'm going to be multitasking here.
Myself, flexible as a light, reach for the sky, twisted arms and sadistic whims, dislocated limbs.
Give me a second.
Picking a fight on a Saturday night. Just let me go. I'm stretched to the limit. The limit. And bones are bound to break. Is that what you want? A fight to the finish. The finish. Will it satisfy the ache? What if I told you that it wasn't meant to be? What if I told you I won't be here for the ever after?
Alright, got it.
Let me go. I'm stretched to the limit. Just let me go. I'm stretched to the limit. The limit.
Alright.
Bones are bound to break. Is that what you want? A fight to the finish. The finish. Will it satisfy the ache?
Alright, so I'm looking for my second playlist here, so it disappeared. I found a bug, maybe. Where'd my playlist go? Come on. There it is. Oh, it only lets you show one at a time. Well, that's not that great. But that's better than nothing. We got Jersey J in the chat. Alright, here we go. This is one of the songs. that I really like that Color Theory came out with. Let's see if this will work. I guess I got to put it in program, don't I? There we go. We were off in the ditch. We're back on the road. Let's do this.
Our history tells a twisted story. Yet part of me just can't seem to move on. At the end of the day,
I haven't forgotten.
you want to. You won't break my heart.
This isn't a
I'm in
contest.
love.
Are you hearing what I'm hearing?
I've never felt this way before.
Yeah, they don't quite have that figured out yet, because I have that turned off and it's still playing. Let's see if we can fix this. Alright, we're going to go down here. We're going to turn that off. We're going to try this one more time. So yeah, they added a playlist feature in here, and I'm not quite digging it. So this is a song I really like that Color Theory just came out with.
Our history tells a twisted story. Yet part of me just can't seem to move on.
I haven't forgotten.
But you want to.
This isn't a contest.
Maybe for you. But we can never go back. Been there, done that. Lost track, trying to keep the score. We fought for hollow rewards, fell on our swords, winning battles to lose the war. I wish you happiness, happiness, happiness. I wish you happiness, happiness, happiness. And now that there's nothing left to fight for, the animus long since faded away.
I think of you fondly.
And I of you.
Remember the good times.
I often do. But we can never go back. Been there, done that. Lost track, trying to keep the score. We fought for hollow rewards, fell on our swords, winning battles to lose the war. I wish you happiness, happiness, happiness. I wish you happiness, happiness, happiness. You said I'd be the death of you. Now I only want the best for you. You said I'd be the death of you. Now I only want the best for you. You said I'd be the death of you. Now I only want the best for you. But we can never go back. Been there, done that. Lost track, trying to keep the score. We fought for hollow rewards, fell on our swords, winning battles. Now I only want the best for you. I wish you happiness, happiness. Now I only want the best for you. I wish you happiness, 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 happiness. You said I'd be the death of you, the death of you.
Alright, so yeah, that's the new one that he came out with, and he had a little help there with that one. So let's go back to reading the chat and get rid of that playlist. Yeah, so they added some playlist features, but it's a little bit clunky. But I'm sure they'll get it all figured out. It's I think it was launched about 3 months ago, and they're still kind of figuring things out. So now I need to figure out this and do that. And now we should be able to pull up our audio on our playlist number 1. There. So yeah, that's working pretty good. All right, let's get back to the chat. We got Ty Guy. Is that Ty Guy? He changes his name so much. It's Tech Y3D, Tech YouTube 3D. What? How does that? What is that? Ty Guy, is it Tech Y3D? All right, I think I got it. At least I can chat to you now because it's easy to type T instead of that symbol. Yeah, I need to make a better playlist. Like I said, this is just a test and tune stream, a chill stream. We got Oscar in the chat. So I'll say hi to Ty Guy. So I can actually say hi to him now. Right? Yep. And it shows up. Look at that. Doesn't have all those symbols in front of his name. How's it going, Kim? Yeah, so I'm just, like I said, checking out Prism. Tyga, I don't know if you know that Prism came out with, it's basically the framework of OBS, but way better when it comes to a lot of things. And I'm just clowning around with it, pun intended, and testing out the audio mixer feature. So that you can import audio and have it in a mixer, and I'm also going to have a sound effects mixer on here. So yeah, I'm just kind of having fun with it. Got Deborah Jeffrey in the house, in the chat. So yeah, I'm just messing around. Oh, another cool thing you can do. Let's see if this will work. All right, we're gonna go here. We're just going to start drawing. So we can draw on the screen here. And we'll see the delay. We should be able to change our color. So we can draw some little ears on the TV. You can't do that in OBS. At least I don't think there's a plugin for that. And then we can come over here and put some ears on this TV right here. We got ears over there. See how that works? Just happy little ears. Just pretty little happy ears. And then we can have some arrows coming out of here. We can have an arrow shooting out of this light here. We can shoot an arrow out here. The light beams are pointing straight up. Isn't that nice and pretty? And we can come over here. We can have some nice little pretty eyes. That's the wrong color though. You can have some little bunny eyes coming off of that right there. And no, I don't smoke. Haven't been smoking tonight. Alright. Yeah, that's nice. Let's see, let's pick a different color. Let's do green. And let's have some nice little things coming off the bottom of our little deal here. There we go. How you like that? So Applesauce says art was made the seconds you were not there. What are you trying to say? Hey, we got Big Dogma in the house. Yeah, so let's change up our colors here. Are we having fun yet? what it's all about tonight. Tonight we're just chilling, not too many rants. It's going to be YouTube safe. But yeah, I'm thinking about setting up Rumble for rants. Rumble still has that problem with the stream key, where you have to upload a placeholder video and then send in a hair sample, and then go get your blood tested. And if your blood test okay, then you get a stream key from them, and then a couple of weeks later you can go live on Rumble. Yeah. Hey, what's happening there, Miss Vic BC? Love that video y'all put out on your channel. Put the link in the chat there of that video y'all did for Eric whenever on his truck. Here, let's get rid of some of these drawings here. Let's do a different one. Let's erase this. Let's do something different. Yeah, I'm just goofing around. Literally, I'm clowning around. I'm literally clowning around tonight.
I spent a lifetime chasing shadows, haunting the space where two lives cross. Just when the sun was in alignment.
All right, everybody, go check out the tribute video that Vic BC and Miss Vic, whoever put it together. I'd love to know how much time you spent on that. Go check out that video. It's of Eric. It's from day one all the way up into where he had to leave. You know how they ran him off there? I can't remember what day it was, because of you know all the drama with that, where they were threatening to fire everybody, or everybody at the company was going to go to jail or something. I can't remember exactly what they were going to do. Take their jobs if he didn't bring the truck back. So he had to bring the truck back. But then on September 29th, I think it was, he had an accident with that truck. Man, I'd love to have that truck and make a studio out of it. Just the cab. To build just to pull that truck, wrecked and all, and build a studio, live streaming studio out of his old truck. That thing needs to be in a museum somewhere. Yeah, Eric's truck needs to be in a museum. I wonder what they did with it. I'm hoping he got to keep it, but I don't know. Was it a company truck, or was he an owner-operator? I can't remember. I think maybe he's an owner-operator, but the trailer that he had on there, he had to bring back the trailer. I don't know. I forget the logistics. So MC says, do it, Fry. Do what? I've said a lot of things. I've lost track. So what should I do? Insurance kept it. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Looks like he was hauling corn, I think, from the pictures I saw. Oh, the studio? Yeah. Well, if yeah. I would love to do that. Wouldn't that be awesome? To have a live streaming studio with Eric's old truck. He was hauling carrots. Okay. Carrots. Okay, gotcha. Dag nabbit. All the bunny rabbits were happy that night. Alright, let's get back to drawing here a little bit. Yeah, so like I said, I'm really digging Prism. I got Prism up here on the 55-inch. Y'all are in the chat right over here. We got the playlist. We got Kermit dancing right here. I'm sitting right here on the couch, chilling. I didn't put my makeup on or I'd show my face. So if I had my makeup on, I'd show my face, but you kind of know what I look like. My beard's growing out. I'm going to grow my beard out all winter, and I'll probably cut it when it's the first 90, maybe when we get up to 100. Yeah, that's the deal. And I'll probably do a live stream. That's what I plan on doing. So that's the plan. How's that for a plan? The first time we hit 100 degrees, I'll shave my beard on stream live, and I'll do it with Rusty Watt outside, and I'll use solar power to shave my beard because it's going to be pretty tough. I'll have to use the trimmers to cut it off. It ain't going to be taking it off with a razor, that's for sure. So yeah, I plan on shaving the beard first time it gets 100 degrees. That's a plan. No makeup for us. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I'm not wearing makeup tonight, or I'd jump on the stream with my face. But what? Y'all didn't come here to look at me. You came here just to. I don't know why you're here. You probably don't know why you're here at this point either. Yeah. All right. What can we do next? All right. Like I said, I'm just testing out the playlist feature and goofing around and having a little fun, doing my best not to stress, because I think one of the reasons why I got sick a couple of weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, however long it's been, I was sick over Christmas, and I never get sick ever. I don't ever remember the last time I was ever sick, and I was really in bad shape, but I didn't take any meds for it or anything. So whatever I got from that Christmas party I went to, I went to a Christmas party with a whole bunch of people that have been, all jabbed and boosted and all that fun stuff, and there was a lot of coughing and hacking, and I'm not sure if I didn't get some shedding action going on there, where I got some kind of weird bioweapon shedding or something weird. My body, whatever I got, was not expecting it and didn't know how to deal with it. So I had to build up an immunity, and I was in bad shape for about 2 weeks. So, yeah, that I don't know how I got off into that, but anyway, just rambling about my health. And I've been okay. I got a rant about something. So, when I talk to people about how I eat clean, there's a lot of reasons why I do that. I really don't want to get into it tonight, but you probably know why. But I don't do it I'm not at war with death. I do it so while I'm here, I can be happy and healthy and ride my bike and do all those fun things. When it's my time, it's my time. I'm not fighting death. I just want to be healthy while I'm here. So that's why I eat clean, and that's why I've adopted this new lifestyle of, I even stopped drinking coffee. I'm drinking some herb tea right here, and that's it. I don't even do caffeine anymore. I know doesn't sound fun, does it?
Recreating the scene down to the slightest detail. The night of tradition was born.
I would say I can take music requests, but then we'd get copyright strikes. But we'll see if we're going to get copyright strikes from this. I also plan on cutting my hair and my beard at the same time, and I want to have some fun with it. So like I said, first day we hit 100 here in Texas, I'll cut my hair and my beard, and I'm going to have fun with it. I'm going to do weird designs on my hair and my beard. For sure on my beard, it'll be easier to see. But I might do like a mohawk or something. And then eventually, towards the end of the stream, I'll cut it like normal. So I'll have some fun with it. That's funny. Big Dogma says, oh my, I drink coffee to keep others safe. Laugh out loud. Yeah, so you don't go postal on them. Yeah, I totally get it. I quit a lot of stuff. Sugar, wheat, ice cream, hot chocolate, Pop-Tarts, potato chips, pizza. I could go on and on and on. And I didn't really struggle with most of that. It was a battle, I'll admit, but it wasn't something that constantly haunted me. But in the morning, I really battle with not having coffee, and I know it's the ritual, it's the smell, it's the taste, it's the caffeine, it's all the above, and it's not easy, and I'm having to dig real deep not to have coffee, and I'm going on close to a month or over a month now with no coffee, no caffeine at all, no tea. So like I said, this tea that I'm drinking is a herb tea with no caffeine. It's got lemon, ginger, and peppermint. So yeah, fun times over here with all those fun addictions that I had with coffee and all that stuff. Hey, we got Bearded Eagle in the house. Big ups, Bearded Eagle. Big back to you. Except that's not my thing, but that's what Jeff would say. I would say, shout out to Bearded Eagle. Haven't seen you here in a while. All right, so what shall we draw on the screen?
I am the night. All you green
Let's make some more drawings here.
I
Let's
swallow
switch up the song. That one's a little slow. I'm sorry, but that's funny.
You have bound my heart with subtle chains.
So yeah, this is Color Theory,
So much pleasure
and Color Theory does cover songs of Depeche Mode, Metallica, a lot of bands, and this is a cover of Depeche Mode.
I am you and you and me.
And if you want to check out Color Theory, I got the website linked. It's pinned to the top of the chat.
Escaping from the mess we're in. So much pleasure
Yeah, I need to calm Nightbot down. I told her she could take the night off, but she does not listen. And she really hasn't gotten all the memos. And maybe it's because I wasn't putting a cover sheet on the facts. But yeah, next time maybe I should add a cover sheet. We got Ride Along Gang in the house. Big shout out to Ride Along Gang. Yeah, I'm just goofing around, testing out Prism on my home setup here. So I don't know if you know Ride Along Gang, but Prism has really come out with a good version of... They basically took the OBS framework and put their own wrapper around it with a lot of widgets and a lot of stuff. So I'm just kind of running as many widgets as I can on Prism Studio here for the desktop, just kind of testing it out and having a little fun, a chill stream. And then we got What Situation in the chat room. Got a lot of people I haven't seen in a while. Yeah, I've been lurking your stream there, Ride Along Gang, but the problem is if as soon as I jump in and start chatting, then I'm committed for a while. So I usually just lurk, and because my hands are busy with work, typing and stuff. So yeah, it just depends on the time of day. But yeah, you've been covering some ground lately, man. Yeah, it was kind of creepy the other day when you went to that picking up or dropping off those potatoes, Ride Along Gang. It was kind of like how a movie starts, you know? You just keep driving down this road, driving and driving. And yeah, they got it unloaded pretty quick. That was pretty cool the way they have that little setup. But yeah, it was kind of creepy following that SUV. But I'm sure you go down a lot worse roads than that, Ride Along Gang, when you're delivering stuff. Do you know where those potatoes are going to end up? The ones that you were hauling that day? Like there was a ton of potatoes in that that shed, that big old warehouse. What are they going to do with all them taters? Are they going to make fries with them, or chips, or are they going to the grocery store? Yeah, and following that vehicle, it's just like every You know, it's almost like a Black Mirror episode. You know, it was kind of scaring me. I was like, man, is this cool? Are they gonna be all right? All right, we're gonna switch the song up. Those were seed potatoes. Okay, that makes sense because I was thinking, man, those things are getting all piled up, and you'd think that, you know, varmints are getting on them and stuff. So yeah, those are seed potatoes. They're going to plant them suckers. That makes sense now. That makes sense. And that's why it was out in the middle of nowhere, because they were out there where they needed to plant them on the potato fields. That's making sense now. Gotcha. All Things Harbor. Are those gonna... I'm gonna have to move the chat on this big screen so I can see it better. Pop out chat. We're gonna go over here with the chat so we can see it a little bit better. Alright. Alright, now let's see. I gotta scroll back and read the chat. Okay. Yeah, you were asking Ride Along Gang, are they gonna make fries? Yeah, no, they were making, he said seed potatoes with all them taters he was delivering. So they're gonna plant them taters to make more taters. All right, big shout out to Big Dogma. Yeah, I'm just messing around and goofing around and testing out, like I said, I'm testing out the Prism. I need to turn down the music while I'm talking. Big Dogma, I'm just testing out Prism and goofing around. Appreciate you stopping by, and I'll see you in other chats. And like I said, I plan on going live more once I get moved into Prism, and that's what I've been doing tonight, is moving into Prism. And right now I'm obviously just goofing around, but I'm just testing out to make sure it doesn't crash and seeing what I can do with it. And I'm obviously streaming from the couch instead of my normal spot, which is over here. So that's my normal spot right there. So it's a chill situation. We got Sun Honey in the chat room. Big shout out to Sun Honey. We still got Tie Guy. Looks like a ton of fun. Yeah, this is actually a good spot to stream from. Oh, and Tie Guy, I don't know if you're into car audio, but this is my bass knob for my amplifier that runs the 215s behind me. Yeah, it's pretty good setup there. So I can turn the bass up anytime I want. And I can turn it up to the point to where the neighbors don't like it. So I try to keep it pretty low, especially this time of night. Where'd my mouse go? Too many screens, lost my mouse. Yeah, I got 215s right behind me on the couch right here. And I plan on doing a little show and tell and some videos on that. Maybe I'll cover it on the live. Oh, another thing that's cool. Check this out. I guess we can do this. Alright, I'm going to do this. I might accidentally show my face, but let's see if we can get this to work here. Alright. So with Prism, it's easy to add your camera. Let's see if we can do this. I'm going to add my phone as my webcam. Alright, so we got that. We're going to see if this is going to work. Alright. So I should be able to do this and that and hit connect. We're going to see what happens here. Alright, so where is it now? We're going to move the mobile cam up to here. So I'm doing this live. Doing it live. Here we go. Alright, so now check this out, Ty Guy. So now we got this. So now, just like you remember how I had the kitchen cam when I was doing the lives? So now this is the amplifier rack. So that's my amplifier that's running the 15s. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a really cool amplifier that's got a clear back, down for sound, JP8, doesn't get any better than that. And then I built an amp rack to hold the amp right there, and there's the kitchen. So, and I'm sitting here on the couch, and like I said, I'm growing my beard out, so you might be able to see a little bit of it. I'll just show a little bit. It's getting pretty big. It's been a couple of days since I shaved. But yeah, I'm going to cut it off when we hit 100 degrees. It's probably going to be pretty long. It's a couple inches almost now when you pull it down. It kind of curls under my chin, but yeah, it gets down pretty far. And yeah, there's the normal streaming setup in the living room. So yeah, it's a chill spot. But that's what's cool about the Prism. This is all built in now. So you can take any Android phone or iPhone or whatever and just quickly scan a QR code, and once you scan it, it's set up in the phone. So that's what's cool about, that's another thing. And I used to have to do all this manually with the Ninja website with OBS. So yeah. And then I'm sitting here with the keyboard right here, so we can have them dancing on the keyboard. Like that. And I got my herb tea here, heat staying hot right there. That's what I'm talking about. And then I've got everything over here. There's the audio. I can turn up. I use a car stereo for my home theater now, so I can turn it up to the point to where the whole house shakes. Let's do that just for a second. Just for a second. Shake the couch. Sound warning. Gonna get loud. Yeah, and that's not even a bassy song. But anyway, we're just having a little fun. We're just having a little fun. That's not a real bassy song, but I can shake the walls. It hits hard. And like I said, this is the bass knob. So this is how you turn the bass up or down, and it shows the voltage of the battery bank. It's kind of washed out on the screen. But it says 14 volts right there. I got tape over it because it's so bright. But this is how you can turn the bass up. Or you can turn it down. And it's got a clipping knob, so you know when you're clipping. So that's really cool. It's got clip, and it's you also got temperature of the amp. So it's 93 degrees, the amplifier. Yep. Down for sound, JP8. Doesn't get any better. And then I put some corks on the bottom just to hold it. Wine corks. So it sits up on the couch, and it's got the little Cat 5 connection on the back. Little car audio fun. So yeah, most of the home theater is run off 12 volts now. And those speakers are box speakers. I built them out of cardboard boxes, and they have exciters on the side. I'm going to do videos about all that stuff pretty soon. Just give me a chance to move into my new setup here. Alright, so I'm sure y'all are done seeing this. Y'all are enough of this, right? Want to see my socks? What else could I show you? You've seen all that before. The Tower of Art. And the assistants. I don't have hooked up into the system anymore, but I will hook them back up pretty soon. so we can ask computer something and we can get answers like we used to. Is this thing still even on? Is anybody still here? Yep, we're still here. And I plan on setting up a special camera just for the birds, for the purple martins, and that's going to be live on something somewhere, and I'll figure out where I'm going to put that, and I'll also want to integrate that into my stream. Alright, so I think we've seen enough of that. Yeah, there's nothing else to show. Oh, and there's the studio. The big, remember the old original studio? That's right in there by the wood stove. Alright, so enough of that. Let's see, can we instantly go back? Let's see how cool this works. That's what I'm talking about. See, I can go from here to there, or I could also come over here. I should be able to make that smaller. Let's see if we can do that. Not let me make it smaller. Oh, I know why. You gotta think what you're doing here, buddy. Quit swerving and weaving all over the road. There we go. So I could do something like this, and I could do that. And then I could put my Mugly Ugg right here. Somebody that needs to shave. Right there. And I could put myself in the TV. Right behind the clown. So there. How you like that? High-tech redneck. We could do a close-up shot. We could do a beard shot. We just have the beard. You know, people with beards are just people without beards with beards. Did you know that? Think about that. People with beards are just people without beards with beards. Got to think about that for a second. We could do a coffee cam, but it's not coffee. We could just imagine that it is. It's just herb tea. You like that one, Bearded Eagle? Yeah, I found a picture the other day of that. It was a meme on Facebook about the beards. And it's a guy, he was pointing up at a whiteboard, and it said, people with beards are people without beards with beards. Yeah. People with beards are people with... Yeah, I'm going to have to find that picture. It's funny. And I want to come up with other versions of that with other things. We could have a keyboard shot there. That's just it right there. We'll just have some fun. Yeah. Alright, let's step it up a notch here. We're going to switch songs. Something more upbeat before everybody falls asleep. Let's see what we got here. We're listening to Color Theory. This should be copyright free. We're going to find out when the video's over. I got the link pinned to the top of the chat if you want to check out Color Theory. You can buy the songs, their albums individually, or buy the whole collection. Or you can listen to it for free on the website. You just won't be able to download it.
Shape is sound and sound is mood. All emotion crystal clear. Layered sine waves speak to me like a
We could do it upside down stream. Will it let me?
Why do we always fight for the right?
Nope. I'd have to lock the camera to do that. I know there's a setting in here to lock the camera. Yeah, so I'm on my backup mixer. The other one, power supply burned up. I don't know if you can hear me talking. power supply burned up on my big mixer, so I'm on this old backup mixer right now. So I guess the audio sounds pretty good. I haven't heard any complaints. There's what's left of the tinfoil hat. A piece of the tinfoil fell off, so I'm going to have to address that. So maybe when I do some Rumble rants, I can be wearing that for a little bit. But I do identify as a conspiracy theorist, and my pronouns are I told you so. So just in case anybody's wondering, I do identify as a conspiracy theorist, even though I'm a male, and my pronouns are I told you so. That's my pronouns. So everybody needs to address me with the correct pronouns from now on, because I'm woke. All right? And then we got our fireplace right here. So are we having fun yet? All right, let's stir up some drama in the chat. Come on, y'all wake up. Wake up. We need some, we either need trolls or some drama in the chat. Y'all are falling asleep on me. Do I need to turn the beard cam back on? Here, we'll just have a beard cam. Does it get any worse than that? And no, I haven't been smoking tonight. Okay, I'd much rather have pillow talk, Ty Guy, than a magic trick. No magic tricks. No, pillow talk is fine. I'm in touch with my. Yeah, I'm secure in my male side, so we can do some pillow talk. You don't have to worry about me. I'm sure Sun Honey would want some pillow talk. There, is that trippy enough for you? Yeah, Kermit's got some moves. So I didn't expect to be going this long with my chill test stream, but still got 19 people in the chat and 48 thumbs up. That's not bad for a goofing around, testing and tuning stream. Just it's going to catch up with you if you don't. You know, all this war crap, just remember this. Read my lips. All wars are bankers' wars, okay? This stuff's never going to stop. It's only going to get worse. So, you know, if you want to pay attention to the diversion of the wars and all this nonsense with the classified documents crap, all that's just a bunch of crap. It's a magic trick. Look at the pretty girl, except this time the magic trick is war, documents, all this nonsense. Meanwhile, we got food shortages, we got the jabs and the clot shots and all that crap killing people. But no, look over here at this war. Look over at all the shootings that are happening and all this crap. While our food supply is going to crap, everybody's getting sicker. More jabs are coming. They're talking about doing jabs annually now with this COVID crap. So yeah, don't get me started about the war crap. It's nothing I can control, so I can't do anything about it. So what do you want me to do? I can rant about it all day and it's not going to do a damn thing. So focus on yourself and something you can fix yourself and help yourself. And forget about the bankers' wars, because those things are never going away, just like Afghanistan, and I could go on and on and on. 9/11 was an inside job, all that crap. For what? It was for the military-industrial complex and the Patriot Act, so they could take away more of our freedom. You know, just all that stuff. So, yeah, don't get me started on the war nonsense. All wars are bankers' wars. So, they're always going to have a boogeyman. Right now, Putin's a boogeyman. You know, back in the day, it was Osama bin Laden. You know, it's just, there's always going to be an excuse to spend money, and what they do is they go over to these other countries, they blow them up, and then the contractors get all the contracts and they make the money. It's called the military-industrial complex. That's how they funnel money around. It's one big club and we're not in it. So, you know, what's the point of even getting all pissed off about it like I'm doing? Link for the number. Let's see. Steve says, link for the number? Try. I don't understand. Let's see. Broadcast. Choose of rants. Let's see. Pretty serious testing. Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to crash. And so far, I think OBS would have already crashed on me. So far, Prism hasn't crashed. Let's see. Yeah, for some reason, that TV is not big enough for me to read chat. So I'm going to come back over here. We're going to do this. Like I said, I wasn't planning on reading the chat that much. But I'm going to move this over here, so I can put the chat on the big screen. And we've been streaming for an hour and 19 minutes, and Prism still has not crashed, which is good. Honk Honk says Honk Tube in the chat. Hit the like button, says Oscar. Alright, let's switch up the music here. Something they can dance to a little bit better. Alright, let's see. About... let's see. I'm going back and reading Doug's chat. Yeah, it's only going to get worse, Doug. It's only going to get worse. Like I said, the reason why I've been doing pecan butter, and if you haven't watched the channel lately, I've been making pecan butter with the organic pecans I picked off the property. And the reason why I started doing that is because of the peanut butter shortage. You cannot buy peanut butter in my hometown. You can buy peanut butter spread, and you can buy the toxic peanut butter, but not any organic stuff that just has 2 ingredients, peanuts and salt. But they have the other crap that's got canola oil, soybean oil. What they do is they strip the oil off of the peanut butter. They sell the peanut butter oil, and they put the cheap seed oils back in there, and then they call it peanut butter spread. And it's got sugar and all these bad seed oils. It's basically death in a can. Never eat peanut butter unless it just has 2 ingredients. So yeah, so there's a peanut butter shortage, and for some reason we're not getting it here. And then I started making pecan butter, and I love it way better. It's so much better than peanut butter. I just don't miss peanut butter at all. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Steve says the real war is the silent war. Yeah. Quiet war. What is it called? Silent war with quiet weapons, or something like that. Yeah. It's a creep, and it's just gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. That's nuts. Haha. Said Vic BC Live. Yes, it is nuts. Literally nuts. Pecan nuts. No, I'm not eating. Oh, here's another thing. If you're eating cashews or pistachios or mangoes, they are in the same family as poison ivy and poison sumac and all that poison stuff. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to have an outbreak of poison ivy if you're eating cashews or pistachios, but they do give people problems. So, yeah, I'm not making macadamia butter, Sun Honey, because I don't have the nuts. I'm using the nuts that I got. I'm using my pecans.
Got a dozen guildmates, always up for a late night raid. Though I wouldn't know them by a name or a face. We fight like brothers in a war with the dark elf race. In a dying age, I live in dungeons, always dead.
Yeah, I don't know if we're ever going to be able to keep up with all the tyranny. What happened the other day? Oh, Disney got woke. Did you hear this? So today I heard that Disney is canceling one of their oldest, most popular rides because it's racist. Yes, I said it. Disney is canceling one of their oldest, biggest rides because it's now considered to be racist. That's how woke Disney is. Just look at the, there's a news article. Just search for it on the interwebs, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And, yeah, how ridiculous is that? So, Disney is just the biggest joke when it comes to this woke stuff. Got Gerald in the house. What ride? I don't remember the name of the ride. It's a really long ride, and you'll have to search it. Just look on the interwebs. Here, I'll have to put down this camera to search, and I'll put a link in the chat to it. Here, you'll just have a ceiling view while I'm searching for it. So give me a second, and I'll tell you exactly. Let's see, Disney. Let's see, we're going to say Disney ride cancel. Ride closing. Alright, so amusement rides, Disney's closing. Splash Mountain, I think it's what it is. So it's Splash Mountain, I think. Yep, there we go. Here's the article right here. I'll put this in the chat. I'm not making this up. I'm telling you, this is the things are just going to escalate to the point to where we're just not going to recognize the world at all. It's going to be so nutty in the next couple of years. Right here. There you go. Yeah. Telling you. Because it's racist. A frickin' amusement ride is racist now. Yeah. It's just it's literally clown world. That's why I kind of felt like clowning around tonight. It's literally clown world. So, let's see. Gerald says bored to tears. Let's see if I said that. Yep, Gerald said that. Bored to tears tonight. So you came over here? Yeah. I don't think I'm helping your boredom at all. Alright, so I'm thinking about just... I think I'm done with the test. Let's see. It's getting to be kind of late here. I need to get my beauty sleep so my beard can grow longer. I want to make Bearded Eagle proud. Is he Bearded Eagle? Are you still in the chat? I want to make you proud. I want to make you proud with my beard. Oh man. Splash Mountain. Isn't that stupid? Yeah. Splash Mountain is racist now. So here's what I predict. Alright, so this is going to be the fall of amusement parks. Right here, this is where it starts. And they've already been going out of business. Like Astroworld in Houston went out of business, closed shop a long time ago. But this is going to be the nail in the coffin right here, because all of the other amusement park companies are going to follow just Disney to be woke, and they're going to start shutting down rides, and then people are going to go, this is ridiculous, and they're just going to stop going. You know, how much virtue signaling do these people have to do to this woke nonsense? But the fact that Disney, it says right here, Disney World. I'm reading this. This is on a legitimate news site. It says it. It's not a fake news site. Well, NBC is fake news, but you know what I'm saying. It was on the radio today. I heard it on the radio. They're closing Splash Mountain out after they say that it's racist. It's racist. A ride is racist. Now, how is it that when you're riding that's racist? and says not everyone is happy. What are they not happy about? The fact that Disney is closing it, or that the ride is racist and they didn't know it the whole time and they were riding a racist ride? Oh man. It's just it's upside down world. It is literally clown world. So yeah. It's clown world. Which makes me think what we need to do is we need to up our game here. Because it's clown world. The fact that Disney is calling their ride racist and shutting it down. And what I hear too is it's going to take years to put something new in place of it because it's such a big ride. They can't just put something in its place real quick. So, we got Michael Brown in the house. Big shout out to Michael Brown in Australia. So yeah, we're just having a little bit of a test stream here and clowning around the fact that Disney World is closing Splash Mountain because the ride is racist. What's next? Yeah. It's ridiculous. Yeah, how obnoxious can we get tonight? Let's just try to get more obnoxious here. The clown does need to be a little bit bigger, especially with the news of Disney shutting down shop. We'll move clown over here right now. But yeah, when I heard that, I thought it was an Onion News thing, you know? Like, there's no way. But no, it's true. Yeah, well, Gerald, I've never been to Disneyland or World. When I was a kid, I went to, I know you wouldn't miss it. When I was a kid, we went to Six Flags a couple of times, in Astro World maybe once or twice in Houston. And that was it. We have a water park, Sleederbahn, and San Marcos, or New Braunfels, wherever it is. And that's about an hour away. And I went there a few times when I was younger. But that was it, you know. Yeah, the clown doesn't have any game. The clown can't dance. He's just laughing. All right, well, I think we're done with the testing here of Prism. And this was literally just a goofy stream. Just kind of drawing on the screen and just doing goofy stuff and testing out the stability of Prism, and I'm pretty impressed because I'm doing a lot of goofy stuff with it and it has not crashed, and I'm only using a minimal amount of CPU, 17%. So that's not bad. Not a bad box. Pretty impressed. So I think we'll be signing off. You know, I want to sign off with a Poker Face song. Let's see if we can do that. Yeah, I want to sign off with Poker Face. So just give me a second here. We're going to put a happy little Poker Face song on. We're going to step it up a notch right before the end of the stream here. We're going to stop clowning around and we're going to play some different music. We're going to pull up Poker Face. We're going to play, how about the one I always like to play, Stalker. Alright, so let's do this. We're going to play Stalker by Poker Face, and Poker Face is a band. They are a very awake band, not woke. They know what's going on. So I would check out Poker Face on the interwebs. And we need to unmute this, and we're going to do this. We're going to be ending the stream. Love you all. And we'll do this again pretty soon. Yes, we need to play that.
Everywhere
never found the right guy. Deep inside, I know you're lonely, and someday soon you will be mine. This game has become so twisted. How can one love and not care? It's time to stop this lonely madness. This love we have, it is surreal. You feel my stare, feel my presence everywhere. Who said life's fair when the stuff goes anywhere? You feel enough to have me near you. You start to show signs that you care. Touching private innuendos, wishing, hoping I was there. I look at you through the night scope while you're brushing out your hair. And I see your naked form so clearly. You don't even know I'm there. You feel my stare, feel my presence everywhere. Who said I was fair when our star goes everywhere? You feel my stare, feel my presence everywhere. Who said I was fair when our star goes
Mic drop. Love you all. We'll do this again pretty soon. Y'all have a good night. Later.